Hey, baby. I'm just calling to let you know I'm on the road and headed home to you. I know, at a reasonable hour before the boogeymen and drunks walk the streets. Isn't it fucking brilliant? Turns out my shift today was on the event team, waiting on this huge wedding reception who booked the banquet hall since noon. When they ended their night, they ended mine. And what a good night it was. Easy work, happy people, good tips. More leftovers than you could fucking believe. We were going to eat like royalty for the next, 3 days? It wasn't just dinner leftovers either. They gave me some wedding cake, even a bottle of wine. I hope to have the happiest marriage and greatest sex till death do they part. I said it was a good night. I never said it was peaceful. What story do you want to hear first? The sister-in-law in the white ball gown, the unlikely couple in dry storage, or what happened in the alley during everyone's vape break. Pick your poison. That's what I thought you'd pick, you gossipy motherfucker. You've been reading too many Am I the Asshole posts, but you're my gossipy motherfucker, and I love you. Okay, so the reception and dinner hadn't started yet. It's cocktail hour. I'm being debonair and charming, doing my job, bringing around blinis and drinks. When a woman in a white ball gown comes through the door, I, reasonably, given this is your standard Western wedding, assume this is the bride. I assume people will start to greet her, maybe to cheer, generally be happy to see her on her and her husband's happy day. I assumed wrong. The room, which had almost 100 guests in it at this point, hushes to a dead silence. You could have heard a pin drop or... Dude, go. I am gesturing with my hand, making it obvious you can go. I don't think that this guy knows how to go, babe. I'm just going to... Then go! Oh my god! Anyway, it's crazy quiet. You could have heard a fly fart. Either this isn't the bride, or she has a terrible relationship with her friends and family, and they all want her to choke on a canapé. So the maid of honor, I know her because she and the wedding planner were helping us set up tables and arrange chairs, very nice lady, walks up to her like a fury out of hell. I'm surprised she didn't leave flames where she walked. Very scary for a woman wearing a baby pink bridesmaid dress. She verbally eviscerates the bride imposter, and I, having been told to stay near the front door to offer refreshments to the incoming guests, have the privilege of hearing basically everything. I know! God, I love my job. I won't, and for 2 reasons. One, the dressing down she gave her was truly fucking brutal. 2, a significant portion was in another language that was spoken too fast for me to even identify. I didn't understand a lot of the words the maid of honor said, but they were said with such hatred that the meaning was clear. She did cry. I didn't have it in me to feel bad. Too bad anyway. That's not even the best part. So I'm right there as this is happening. I'm maybe 3 feet away from them with my tray of appetizers and special wedding cocktail concocted by the couple, a cocktail loaded with grenadine. You get me. You immediately know what's going on. So I, with my weapons of alcoholic destruction, step closer to be a good server, to be helpful, and the maid of honor takes the glass and dumps it down the front of the other lady's white dress. It was glorious. Hello, officers, don't mind me and my possible illegal things I may be doing or have in my possession. I possess nothing. What is it about driving next to the police that makes me consider everything I've done in my life? My alcohol is in the trunk and sealed. My tags are up to date. My hands are at 10 and 2. But I saw them and I was like, the fuzz are coming for me. Let's engage in a high-speed car chase. I won't, I promise. The food would get all jumbled up back there. And the cops would probably take it when they catch me and arrest me. Pigs. Okay, they just turned off the exit. I live to commit crimes another day. Where was I? Right, the bloodied, no longer white monstrosity. She screeched, stamped her foot even. You ever seen a full-grown woman stamp her feet and storm off like she's throwing a temper tantrum? It was both hilarious and wild. Then we all got to watch as she was escorted off the property by security. They hired security knowing this would happen. Can you believe how lucky I am? Yeah, the word around the kitchen is that she's some spurned ex-girlfriend who wanted a wedding crash. The funny part is, no one can decide on whose thunder she was trying to steal. She apparently dated both the bride and the groom. I know, right? There's never a dull day in the service industry, and I fucking love it. Happy couple never even saw her. They didn't even show up until 15 minutes after she was gone. The other word around the kitchen is that the reason they were late to their own reception was, shall we say, from consummating the marriage in the back of their limo. Yeah, isn't it romantic in the weirdest way? And beautiful? Ugh, not you, though. You are butt-fucking ugly and an affront unto God and my eyeballs. Ugh, fuck. Babe, is there anything worse than being on a nice drive, heading to the home you share with the love of your life, and seeing a goddamn eyesore swastika? No, but you see, if I lost my eyes, the Cybertrucks couldn't hurt me anymore. At least unless I put a finger on the seam of the trunk hatch. Baby, this trunk is covered in glitter. Looking again, it might be rhinestones, sequins, something that no car, especially one so misshapen and ugly, should be covered in. Neon yellow sequins. It's like a highlighter that Satan shat out, and its only purpose was to ruin my day and be a road hazard. But mostly the ruin my day part. That can't be good for the finish of the car. That has to be. That is such a bad idea on so many levels. What was I talking about again? Right, romance, gossip, sex. God, can you guess who I'm caught making it in dry goods storage? Lindsay. Lindsay and the mother of the bride. And you know I'm not one to slut shame. I've been there myself. But why the pantry? Where all of us go in and out to get ingredients, near and on the shelves of food? Lindsay is a health code violation all on her own. I respect her game, but can't she take her game home? Away from the kitchen? You can't tattle on me. I'm not saying anything now that I haven't said to her face. Yelled even. Several times. While her latest dalliance watches. I was going to say conquest, but that felt really gross. Very Andrew Tate. I landed on dalliance. It's got a charm to it. Oh, I'm sure you'll hear all about it the next time we get drinks. You know Lynn is the kiss and tell type. I don't know how we don't get more jilted lovers at the host stand, way we've got our own in-house Casanova. That's a good point, honestly. Next time I talk to Maggie, I'll have to ask. She's been the main hostess since Terry and his wife had their baby. We've been asking them to come out, but they've been baby blissed out to all hell, totally in their own little family world. It'd be cute if they'd let us come over and meet the little dude. Of course you could come. You know they love you. We'll be making something for them to eat. Lasagna or something like that. Though everyone from the restaurant will probably be doing the same. They're good. Good as could be expected. That new girl, Juniper, called out today. She said she was sick, but everyone knows she skipped because she had Sabrina Carpenter tickets. It's okay, though. None of us blame her. We've all been there. I heard someone make Josh cry. He's new, so it was bound to happen, but that doesn't mean any of us are happy about it, you know? I thought Terry was really going to start a fight and that Quan wasn't going to be able to stop him. Hell hath no fury like a dishwasher scorned is right. Quan eventually did calm him down, but I think he had to let Josh cut early and kick out that table. That reminds me, I'll have to shoot him a text once I get home. Maybe offer to take him out for a closing drink soon. Shoot. I should have checked if there was any food left for him. I'm sure there is. Robin wouldn't forget a newbie. They're so soft for someone that yells and stomps around the kitchen so much. Please don't tell them I called them soft. They'll give me the smallest portions for family meal and cook all my steaks wrong. Don't do that to me! Can't I bribe you with food? Delicious, free, lukewarm food? Anything you could possibly want, baby. It was a fucking amazing. Weird wedding. We catered, but they arranged it so the other places delivered catering trays. So we had this insane cornucopia selection of chicken parm, prime rib, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, challah, lumpia, jollof rice, char siu bao, tamales, the fucking works! It smells so good, but so confusing in my car right now. I know! I wasn't kidding when I said more leftovers than you could believe. I think I've got 3 full catering trays in my trunk. But it wouldn't surprise me if the mother of the groom snuck another one in there. I think the family and wedding party had a soft spot for me after the whole grenadine incident. They were so nice, baby! What sweet people! You know, I think I heard them talking to Quan about sending Christmas cards to the restaurant. Like, we're another member of the family and not the restaurant where they held the reception. Really nice people. The couple are going to Antarctica for their honeymoon. Isn't that crazy? I heard them talking about it when they were making the rounds to their guests. You've got to take a flight to South America just to get on a cruise. And then they camp in the tundra in tents and everything. Doesn't that sound fun? We should do that for our honeymoon. Of course I'm giving you a honeymoon, baby. Why do you think I work all these hours and charm the tips out of all these people, if not to give us a stellar fucking honeymoon? It doesn't matter that we're not engaged yet. We're going to be. I've got a plan, details, a surprise to concoct, and you said that when I do, you're saying yes. No take-backs. A lot of things go into a proposal, baby. Rings need to be ordered and custom-made, family flown in, doves and butterflies outsourced and rented by the hour. I'm plotting. It's coming, and coming when you least expect it, beautiful. That'll be part of the fun. Yeah, but I'm your asshole, and soon enough, I'll be your asshole till death do we part. You love me so much you can hardly stand it. If that's the case, maybe I'll take my bounty of wedding food somewhere else. How'd you like that, smartass? That's what I thought, dickhead. We probably don't need any food, but I'm about to pass by the store. Do we need anything else for the house? Thank God, because it smells amazing in here. It's killing me not to tuck into any before I can share with you. The salivary glands in my jaw are killing me. Of course I'm waiting to share. You and I both know this will taste best when we're together. There's no point otherwise. Besides, I wanted to have it with you and the wine. Tamales and wine sound like a great combo. Good food, good drink, they'll always go well together, especially when paired with good company and maybe good entertainment. Do you want to watch more Grey's Anatomy? I know we were initially hate watching it, but I'm genuinely invested in the lives of these horny-ass medical interns with their STDs and questionable ethics. Cool. Perfect night with my perfect person. I'm pulling up to the driveway now. Do you think you could come out and help me with the trays? All right. See you in a second. Love you.
Come see. Right? I wasn't kidding. Look at all this fucking food.